To get more clients through your home cleaning website, the next step is to gain their trust, which you can do through your website, right? And for this video, we'll use this company as an example. So by the end of this video, we should be able to answer whether your website or this website as well can actually convey trust. Okay, let's start. First impression, instant clarity. You can tell what they do or who it's for within 5 seconds. That slightly, yes, in 5 seconds, but not through here, but rather with their supporting text-ish. What I mean is, I know for a fact, I can instantly say that they're a cleaning service business in Calgary. But the problem is that I'm not entirely sure whether they're actually the right business that I'm looking for. Let's say I want a cleaner or a cleaning business to take care of all the cleaning that we need in the office, right? But they did not say here whether they do commercial or they just do residential. So that's one problem here. So if this is similar to how your website is currently written, make sure that the headline itself can convey your main service and whether the people are or your target audience can tell that it is the right for them. So for instance, if say you're a commercial only cleaning business, so it could say something like cleaning services for your office in Calgary. So it's easily understandable that it's for office or for businesses, and then for businesses in Calgary. But of course, that's actually really, really simple, and honestly, it's a bad copy, but it's a good example in a way that it should be simple, in a way that it should be easily understandable by anyone who's visiting. Like, they don't have to think whether it's actually the right business and whether it's right for them. And besides, you can also ask ChatGPT to write you a better headline for that. So yeah, that should be easy. And then hero headline, clear value proposition, not vague. This one is vague, unfortunately. So this is what I meant by that the supporting text actually conveys the message that I'm looking for, like whether this is the right business or if it's right for me. But the headline itself, which is refreshing excellence of your property, that doesn't say anything. So for instance, if I were to remove this, and then if I were to remove this as well, so if we only have the headline, can you tell what business this is? No, it doesn't, right? It's way too vague. It could be interior design, it could be, I don't know, architecture, whatever. So yeah, that's what I meant by it. It should be really clear. So otherwise, they'd be just too confused and then might choose your competitor, which we don't really want, right? And then clear value proposition. So for this one, I can understand why you said what it said, refreshing excellence, because I guess it is a play on the cleaning part, right? But no, it should be absolutely clear. Don't try to be too clever with regards to a headline. The simpler the better, as long as you can actually convey the message. Or as long as, wow, I'm circling around my point. As long as they can clearly understand that you're the right business that they're looking for, if that makes sense. Okay, next is no clutter. No clutter, let's go back to the original. No clutter means it's not like overly populated, or it's like there's a lot of buttons or there's a lot of animation going on. But for this one, luckily it's not that too complicated. However, there's a bad thing here that you may also be doing on your website. So make sure to listen. Hey, okay, for this above the fold, so above the fold is basically before you scroll down, you should only have one, as much as possible, one main call to action. It can be different buttons, but the purpose should only be toward one. And that goal is to either, in this case, get a quote or to even just book the service right away. But here, they have a secondary button, which is our team in action, which I think is the video. So that's not really good because we don't want them to go, or we don't, this is like a secondary action that we don't really, or sorry, hold on. Okay. That is not really focused on getting them to book your service, right? So, and especially considering that they use the same color, it's like there's no hierarchy hierarchy of importance. So it's like you're saying, these are the same thing. But again, the main goal is to get the free quote, which they're not doing here. So yeah, make sure that you only have one main purpose or one main call to action in your hero section or the above the fold. So that's get a quote or just, just to call you. Professional visuals, real photos versus stock image. I think this is a stock image, sadly. Stock image. This is real photo. Okay, for this, I always recommend an authentic photo over stock photos. But of course, it's not really possible all the time. So some stock photos are okay as long as it's not like too obvious, because honestly, that throws off pretty much everyone nowadays. And then here's the thing, it's actually better to have an authentic photo that's not high quality compared to a high quality stock photo. So you can use just your phone to take photos of your team or someone cleaning, someone actually doing the cleaning, or a before and after. And a before and after is a lot better for a home cleaning service business. So yeah, that one, it's not really, I guess it's slightly checked because it's here. I mean, they have original photos there. That's good. Modern layout, yeah, I would say so. Because I guess I can easily tell whether a website is quote unquote modern, and it is in this case. So I guess an example here, if your layout or the design itself is not modern, if there's too many colors, so it's like super confusing which one is important or whatever. And another thing is it's not consistent. So this is two column, two column, two column, also two column. So that is good. So it's technically consistent. Yeah. Shows quick social proof. So apart from the design or the messaging aspect, this is quite an important thing. So quick social proof, what I mean by this is showing a review here in the above the folds. So an example for this, a really simple example is to add this 5-star icon and then the number of reviews you have on Google. Like even just seeing those 5-star can already convey trust, because it means that a lot of people already trusted you, so they're also like willing to trust you, right? At least, I mean, that's how word of mouth works anyway, which we can also implement with a website. So yeah, make sure to add that there. Another quick social proof you can do is the number of houses you actually cleaned or number of offices you've cleaned or how many years you've been in the business, those kind of thing. Yeah. So apart from the quick social proof in above the fold, ideally you should also have one below. So here they have it here, a word from our clients. So I'm assuming these are the reviews that they got, but it's so old, 2022, 2020, 2022. So ideally it should be like a lot more the latest reviews you have. 2022 has been a long time, honestly. And I checked their Google Business Profile, and technically they have a lot more recent reviews, I would say. But they checked that off, logos or affiliations. So if you've worked with a popular business before, you can also add that here as a quick social proof. Or I wonder if we're a cleaning business. If you have a partnership with a provider or supplier kind of thing, you can also use that because it's like if it's a popular name, then it might already convey trust. Team or founder presence, they have it here. That's good. You can also add your picture as well or someone from your team, because the goal is to get them to see that there's an actual authentic person behind the business, right? Then active social links. Let's see. Do they have an active social link? It's not active, but at least they have. Oh, no. But at least they have. When was this? 1 day ago. It's active. Perfect. Okay. That's good. So, yeah, to be fair, I understand that it's not really easy to maintain all the social media because there's a lot nowadays. But yeah, at least you should have the Facebook and Instagram links at the footer. Never put them in the above the fold, just in the footer. That's because that's also a trust factor. Updated info 2025. That's good. It's good. And then about page. Do you have an about page? Oops. About. You don't have an about page. Yeah. Where's that? Okay, there's no about page. So yeah, you should have an about page, basically like the origin story of the business, I guess you could say. Because one, it's a ranking factor again. Having more pages is better for Google compared to not having it. And then it's also a trust factor, because for people who are not like the impulsive buyers, so for the logical buyers, they'd want to know more about your business before they actually decide whether to choose you over your competitors. And that's like the main purpose of an about page. So if they're still not sure whether to trust you, having that about page can nudge them in the right direction. Next, contact page. Oops. Oh, actually, they don't have this here. So for your website, make sure you have an about page. Contact us, that's good. Like this is non-negotiable. Like not having a contact page is just no for any website. Or for any business for that matter. Privacy or terms, I don't think you have that. Yep, privacy policy, let's try that. Privacy policy, yeah, so that's not good. Yeah, make sure you also have a privacy policy and a terms of service page, because they're also a trust factor. Because again, for the logical buyers, they'd want to know more about your business before they actually decide to choose you. So if you don't really have that privacy policy or terms of service, then they might not trust you right away, right? So basically, I guess the gist or the main goal of a website, or at least one of the goals, is to build trust, right? And for these small ones that I talked about, the goal is to keep on increasing the level of trust we can convey. So by stacking them up together. Because together, all of these things I talked about, is we can immediately convey that trust. Because if it takes too long to know whether you're actually trustworthy, then yeah, you might have already lost them before they even consider your business. So, and that's not good, hey. And especially considering for a cleaning business, trust is a major fact. It's a really important factor because technically you as the home cleaning business will visit their house. So if they can't even trust you, how will they trust you to visit their house safely, right? So yeah, trust factor is absolutely important for a cleaning business. So let's say, assuming that we got everything covered here, like you have all the trust factors checked. The next step is to actually get them to convert because you now have the traffic, you've already conveyed, or already they, because you've got the traffic and then they already trust you. The next step is to actually get them to book your service, right? You can watch up here.